Hi guys, we're getting started with the January monthly readings. The readings are going to be strictly for like twin flames, divine love, soul partnerships, soulmates, soul connections, those type of love connections. That's just what where I'm feeling led right now. The energy around the twin flames has just been so. I've been getting so many messages. It's been so strong and so potent. Um, I'm just kind of gearing more towards that for the readings for January. There's just like a lot of really heavy union type of energy and just so much energy. I do a monthly $5 twin flame, divine masculine and feminine reading. If you haven't checked that out, I recommend that you do. It was the one for January was just the most powerful one that I have ever done. And I'm just getting so much energy as it pertains to twin flames. I've decided for the month of January, there's going to be a discount on my twin flame reading for the video responses only. So if you've been thinking about getting a twin flame reading, this will be a good time to do it for the month of January. I'm going to be discounting all my twin flame readings. Um, So I would definitely check that out. And then at the very least, check out the Twin Flame monthly reading because it's very powerful. It was like 50 minutes long, which is really long for me because I tend to just get messages like that. I tend to not do these really long, drawn out readings, but there was just so much coming up. It was a really long reading. So I recommend that you guys check that out. I want to say thank you guys so much for being patient with me. With the death of my father in November, me not being able to get all of the videos done like I normally would. I appreciate you guys being patient with me. It was just really hard for me to do that with the holidays and then his death all at once. It was just kind of a rough time. I just wasn't really feeling like myself. It was a rough time. So I thank you guys for being patient with me during that time. Now, for those of you who aren't familiar with my readings, this is your energy, the partner's energy here, and then the energy of the relationship or the connection. When I'm saying partner, it doesn't have to be a committed relationship. It is who you are coming to this reading about, okay? That's who I am referencing. Other than that, let's get started. Hello, Virgo. Welcome to your love reading for the month of January 2017. The overall energy for the month is shine. Your energy, find balance, moving on, and balance. Your partner's energy, lead, rebuild, win or lose. The energy of the connection, crowning is observe. You're bringing in base chakra. They're bringing in embrace. Now, let me say right off top, I'm getting that the energy and the overall theme for this month is going to be seeing things in new ways from new angles in order to allow your own light to shine, in order for you to gain a little more freedom within yourself. In order for you to be able to step out in your life in general, in love, and in more ways than that. But it's really going to be about seeing things in a new way. There's something shifting. I'm getting an energy of like a lot of Virgos feeling stuck. And this month is about breaking free. Okay, let's get started. Okay, Virgo. This month may feel a little tumultuous for you, because I'm seeing that we're starting out where you're just feeling chaotic. It feels like there's a lot going on. Um, it's like you're really trying to balance and cope. And I'm getting that this is like in multiple areas of your life. Love, financially, career wise, relationships, just internally. It's like in every way, it feels like things are spinning. And it's like I'm just getting an energy of like trying to juggle a lot of things, um, being pulled in different directions and, really trying to cope with it all, trying to find some sense of wholeness and balance within it all. It's like you feel like you're going in every direction. And a lot of you are needing support. It's like a lot of you are starting off kind of looking for some type of support, somebody to help you. You're trying to find some pillar of strength, wanting to be uplifted and supported. But what I'm really getting here is like you're going through this, hard time coping, and then needing this support or wanting this support. But it's kind of like you're being put in a position where the universe is getting you to a place of supporting yourself, letting the universe support you, being your own pillar of strength. Because for a lot of you, you're not going to have a choice. And maybe not feeling supported by this partner the way you like. But then that brings you into a place of realizing you have to walk your own path. You have to find some middle ground. Not drowning your emotions about it, but then you don't want to get too pessimistic about it either. It's like avoiding extremes. And it's leading you to a place of feeling like you're getting the ground under your feet, like the ground is a little more, it's getting there. It's not feeling as stable as you would like, but it's getting there. And it's like being able to let go and walk away from anything that you need to. It's like an energy, like this energy of all of this trying to cope brings you to a place of, not holding on to things that are bringing you chaos or that aren't helping, that are like adding to the imbalance. Because it's like you're feeling like, time is running out, life is too short. Like I can't. For a lot of you, I'm getting an energy of I can't be where I'm not supported. But then there's a lot of you too that are like, I'm letting go of this need for people to support. I'm going to be my own pillar of strength. I'm going to carry myself. The universe is on my side because you know what? Time is short. Life is short, and I'm letting go of attachment. I have to be there for me. It's my life. I'm holding it in my hands. I'm tired of letting other people be responsible for how I feel and what's going on with me. It feels too powerless. It makes me feel out of control. It makes me feel like I'm just not in balance. It's hard to cope with being at the whim of everybody else's behavior and decisions. So if this person is acting this way, I feel that way. And it throws me about and makes me feel chaotic internally and like I'm imbalanced. And I've gone through that enough that I'm sick of it enough that I'm willing to let that go. I'm going to hold my life in my own hands. This is my life, and I'm not wasting it. I'm not wasting my time. I'm not wasting my life. I've got me covered. And it's like there's a sense of balance that's coming into that. It's like it's bringing you more harmony within yourself. It's like by the end of the month, there's more harmony within yourself. And it's like this harmony within yourself also helps you feel more harmony about this situation. It gives you some sense of peace about this situation. Like, regardless of which way you're going, there's more peace about it because you're having this balance within yourself. And for a lot of you, this bringing this balance within yourself is kind of bringing more of a oneness that you're feeling with this partner. And then you having this balance within yourself is allowing you to let go of this because it seems like in the beginning um of the month you were more imbalanced, like really needing somebody to hold you up and like really wanting something from them, really feeling like you needed them. And so it could have been in a clingy type of way or a needy type of way internally within yourself, just feeling needy. And then you let that go and decided to kind of take your power back and take your life in your own hands because you're getting tired of waiting on something or somebody else and just being subjected to someone else's behavior in such a way. And then when you find this balance within yourself, you're more able to just let it go and see what happens. You're not completely letting it go, but it's like it's that energy of if you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it's yours. If it wasn't, it never was. So it's like you're letting it go, but then you're still keeping your eye on it. You're still looking for the transformation. You're still in the game. You're still open. And I'm getting that this sense of balance within yourself is giving you a much more healthy ability to be vulnerable in the connection without feeling powerless over it. And then I'm getting for this partner, they're feeling a little powerful. They're feeling like they know what they need to know and they're holding everything in their own hands, like they're ready to step out of the shadows and come forth. It's like they're ready to be the king or queen of their life. They're ready to step forward. They're stepping out of the shadows. They're ready to step into the light because they feel like they've gathered enough information. Maybe that's what it was about for them, that they needed to gather more information to kind of figure out where they were, or, they needed there was some information missing that was keeping them from being able to step forward. It's like they were kind of in the shadows because they felt like they were in the dark. They felt like they hadn't done enough research. They hadn't gathered enough facts. They weren't clear enough in their knowledge. And them getting more clear in their knowledge is bringing them to a place of wanting to rebuild around matters of the heart. It's like they're wanting to heal things that are broken. They're wanting to fix the foundation. They're wanting to fly. They're wanting to repair the damage that's been done in the past. It's like they felt like lightning kind of struck the situation. And now they're wanting to put that back together. They're wanting the harmony again. But they're not sure that they're going to be accepted upon their return. They're not sure how they're going to be looked at, or how they're being looked at, if they're being accepted, if they're desired there. And that's probably coming from this energy that you have, because it's like around the same time you're having an energy of moving on and kind of releasing things. So it's like I'm getting like an energy of like some type of mental doubt. Like, are they going to have to put on a face in order to be accepted? Can they just be accepted as they are without being seen as crazy or some type of weird freak, or just being judged or criticized in some type of way? And that's bringing them to a fork in the road where they're feeling like this situation is either about to be a win or a lose. They're kind of feeling like judgment day has come and matters of the heart are being decided. Like it's time for this to either win or lose. It's time for this to be more grounded. And they're in their mental space thinking about that. Like, is this going to fail or is it going to succeed? Is the balance going to be there? And they're feeling like the balance is in, if one person doesn't support, or one person misses their part, is not doing their part, the whole thing is going to be off balance. And so it's like they're wanting that balance. They're wanting to rebuild where things are reciprocal. And when I look at the energy of the connection, let me say this real quick because I see a little bit of back and forth play going on here. So I'm going to go ahead and speak on it. It's kind of like in the beginning of the month, Virgo has this imbalanced type of energy that may seem a little too like needing too much support. And that puts them in a place where they're needing more information to be able to step out and take matters into their own hands and lead more in the situation. But they get that and they see what they need to see when they're seeing you able to kind of take your life in your own hands and, find your own path, walk your own path, and let go of things that don't serve you. Like finding this balance within yourself, this power within yourself, this, taking your life in your own hands and not wasting your time. So it's kind of like in you walking your own path where you're not being too in your emotions, but you're not being too pessimistic either. It's like you're finding this middle ground and this balance within yourself. And then that is what brings them into an energy of kind of wanting to come back, like wanting to rebuild in some type of way. Um, and as they're doing that, you're coming into balance. And when you're really coming into balance is at the point that you're able to let go, not in a sense of completely let go, but just in a faith type of way, like, in a way of, I don't need this massive level of support. Um, oh, give me just 1 second here. Somebody's knocking on my office door. Just a minute. Okay, sorry about that. But as you're coming into a place of, I can find what I need within myself. I can take my life into my own hands. it kind of brings them into a place of feeling like you're more balanced. They're like seeing a balance that for most of them, what I'm getting is this win or lose energy. It's like them seeing this balance and this ability to balance is bringing them into feeling like this situation is more of a win. Um, and so that brings me to the energy of the actual connection, which crowning it is observe, which is like you're both seeing some new things here. There's new light coming into you both. You're both seeing things from angles that you were not able to see things from before. So for you, you're seeing things in new ways in terms of your own inner security, and maybe patterns of insecurity in relationships, and building more of your internal security where you're feeling more solid within yourself. So then you don't need, like, the situation isn't able to shake you like it was before. Because it's like you're seeing some things within yourself that you're needing to build more security within yourself. Instead of, you can't let the relationship or other people or circumstances determine the level of security you feel. You have to have that within yourself. And I believe you're seeing that it's coming to the light for you. And that is opening the pathway for you to have a fresh start. It's helping you to get in a place of being able to let go of the past and not be anxious about the future, but move forward in the present moment, which is where things grow from. It's where the goodness is. It's where you bear fruit, where you get the rewards of, all of your labors. It's always in the now. And so it's helping you to see yourself more clearly and open more doors within yourself so that you can have a fresh start. And then for them, what they're seeing from new angles, is they're seeing that they need to embrace more. They need to be a little more open than they were before. They need to embrace this new world, this new life. They need to embrace the depths of what's going on in their heart. And that's coming for them, it's like as they're gathering these facts that they wanted to gather, as they're feeling like there's a win here, there's actually balance. That's what's bringing them to a space of wanting to open their arms more, wanting to let the light of their own heart shine. And then I'm getting that they're seeing their role in that, the ways that they weren't open, that they weren't embracing. Like all of this time that they were gathering all this information, they weren't open, they weren't embracing. So it's like they're seeing that now. They're seeing like where the cracks were in the foundation. They're seeing, for a lot of them, they're trying to see like whether they're accepted. For some of them, they're seeing that they were accepted all along, the whole time they were worried about that. Then for others, it's like they're seeing that they don't have to put on a mask. So it really is about observing and looking at things and gathering a better, broader perspective on the situation. It's like they're seeing how the balance really works now. They're seeing that the balance that they thought wasn't there is there, and they're having some new perspective on themselves. And it's like they're also able to see where they've played a role in some of this, whereas maybe before they really did think it was all you. But they're seeing it in a more balanced way themselves. So it's opening the door for both of you to be able to really step out, to really, it's like really expansive type of energies for both of you, where you're both becoming bigger, brighter people. And it's like that's kind of the point of the way things are playing out this month. Now I'm going to pull a card from the Romance Angels Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Yes. Okay. So we have release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Okay. So what this is telling me is it's time to really move into this. It's time to shine and step out and really be committed to it and let go of other connections or relationships that that are clogging the energies here. That's been a little bit of what's been at play. That's contributed to some of your imbalance within this connection. That's contributed to them, to their perception, perhaps. So it's like it's time to just release past relationships and exes and release relationships or anything that is giving you, that's like wearing you down or draining you. Like it's time to let go of baggage. Okay. So that is your reading, Virgo, for the month of January. I hope you enjoyed it. Give me a thumbs up. Oh, I want to say, guys, don't forget to check out the Twin Flame $5 reading. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Um, you can look on my channel and look through the videos. There's a little 4-minute video that is like a little teaser video of it. That video gives you the link to go ahead and purchase the reading, or you can go to my website, shamikasmith.com, and look at the $5 discount readings and purchase it there. It was like 50 minutes long. It's really good. It'll give you some really helpful information on your twin flame journey. And twin flame readings for the month of January are all 30% off. So there's a coupon code for that in the description box. Check that out. Also, check out your moon and rising signs. I always recommend that, whether this resonated with you or not. I always recommend that you check out your moon and rising signs. And other than that, guys, thank you so very much for all of your love and support. I appreciate you guys tremendously. And you have a fabulous month, and I'll see you next month. See you later, Virgo.